I know we're having Union Beach, Matawan, I believe Matawan, Keyport, Hazlitt, Homedale. And what we're going to do is we're trying to practice our RIC, which is Rapid Intervention Crew. It's rare that we get a structure like this. We get a couple of houses here and there, but this is outstanding that we have an actual large area, because that gives a whole new dimension to RIC. Normally we go through a house, which is a little easier to train in. We don't have to do certain things that we would do in a larger area. So this is a whole different aspect of our training. What we're going to do, we black the windows out, and what we're going to do, probably not allow them to use lights, because we're still going to get light in the building, because we really couldn't make it pitch black. So that's going to be enough light for them to be able to, see a little bit. We don't want them to see really. So there's going to be 3 different scenarios that are going on at the same time to try and get it done. What I want to do is get the helical. That's right. And let's pop the door. So we got to go around this way. Push side in. There you go. Slide down and it should come right out to you. There you go. Throw this over. Why? Because he's got
Middletown Fire Explorers post 911. We have about 30 to 50 explorers total within the township of Middletown. It's pretty much for anybody who's interested in the fire department and want to start their career early, pretty much, with Middletown. We have meetings the first Friday of every month at Croydon Hall in Leonardo, and we have a drill every 3rd Friday at the Middletown Fire Academy. We are pretty much we're going to stand around for drills, and we're going to try to do the best we can, the most we can.
I'm part of the FAST team. It's a crew of dedicated firemen that don't do nothing else besides stand at the fire. The Mayday's called, operation cease, the officer of the RIC team takes command, the fire channel gets released over to him, the scene becomes quiet, all hose operations stop, the team goes in to find the fireman, and then their task is to bring him out safely and make sure the team's safe. Every fire is a challenge. You don't know what you're going into or what you're about to come upon. Like I said, it's safety first. And the only thing that this crew has to do is get that fireman in and get him out.
No, I want the other 2 nights, please. I mean, we're probably going to use that also, but... Lay it right there.
Take a couple nails and find on the floor.
I'll go open it.
Okay.
And we're gonna just snake that in there.
Okay.
Do you have any knobs? Any old knobs we can throw?
Nozzle?
In?
Yeah, we'll use one of our. We'll use a nozzle here.
Okay. Right. It takes more than just 10 minutes. You don't just walk in and get the guy. So we're gonna actually go through. We're gonna have to stop certain teams and make them go out and say they're out of air. They need more help. They go out. Another crew comes in. You know where that's going?
I know, in the back.
In that big room. Okay, let me go. Doug. Just watch. This is a booby trap. Like, very much so.
This is a joint effort between all the RIT teams in the area, the rapid intervention teams. So it's not just Middletown, it's Middletown, Hazlitt, Homedale, Keyport, Matawan, Union Beach. All the teams that are there to rescue down firemen. So this is a joint effort between all the firehouses, not just the RIT teams, but also all the members. So that's what we're doing here today. We do quarterly training for the RIT, and this is an outside extra. We got this acquired structure donated to us to do whatever we wanted, and felt that it would be the perfect thing for a good effort, because it's new construction. We don't get a lot of drills in new construction type environments. So. Homedale Fire Department is 2 independent fire companies. Only one is participating today. The other one is on the opposite side of town off of 520. They're not part of the RIT, so they wouldn't be here generally. We're the newer fire company in town, 7 years in existence, about 50 members.
and then get the next crew in, pass them, give them the face-to-face, and let them go and start their thing, right?
And before we go, so we're going to tell them, we'll go through the whole
Everything
thing and say what we want them to do, and
then
see
we're
how
going
they
to
follow
prompt
the
them
plan.
and tell them, okay, you're out of air, you're out. Tell them you're out of air and you're coming out, and give them your, update, and that you need their crew coming in. And this way we get everybody to work.
Yeah, we'll set up one command spot, and we'll work it all out of there.
Yep.
We're established in 1877 after a large fire in our town. We have 8 pieces of equipment. We came over today with 2 with about 10 guys. We're going to assist Homedale and the rest of the Bayshore fire companies here in practicing on some search and rescue techniques, being that they're going to be demolishing this building shortly to put up a new restaurant.
Rich Mickich, Captain, Mount Borough Fire Department, Midway Hose Company number 2. I'm lead team leader for the RIT for our town. We support our surrounding towns with our rapid intervention crews, which is a firefighter rescue crew. Our specific task is not to fight the fires, but to afford firefighter safety in the event that someone gets trapped inside of a fire or gets injured inside of a fire. Our jobs are to make entry, identify where the victim is, give them additional air if needed, rapid extrication to get them out using multiple teams and multiple people.
I'm with Keyboard First Aid Squad, and we've been asked to come by and stand by in case anybody during the drill gets hurt. We also do incident rehab for them, so if a firefighter needs to be checked out after going through a round in the drill, we check them out for their blood pressure and their heart rate and make sure that they're all okay. And then we rehab them, which means they get a rest period with us until we establish that they're well enough to go back into another round. And we talk to their chiefs if they're not. If they are just released by us. So we're here to stand by as rehab, and in case anybody gets hurt. So we have a rig that's going to respond to the hospital, and one that stays here to support the teams while they're inside and doing their drills.
Well, the Salvation Army's motto is to do the most good, and we're with the Monmouth County Emergency Disaster Services Division of the Salvation Army. We actually keep our canteen here in Homedale, and we come out for fires, accidents, any kind of disaster. We were very active during Sandy, and we want to support the people of Monmouth County and the people of New Jersey.
Outside, making sure they're accounted for when they're there and all. Call out, tell them what you need for equipment if you need equipment, and then they start coming out because they're out of air and the next team's coming in. Right, does that sound right?
Going on at the same time.
All 3 at the same time. I don't know if John's looking at the
We have,
statistics of the
so far
radio
we
channels.
have 3 radio frequencies. We just got to pick another one that everybody has. We have County 4 and County 7. County 4 first up. get your backup crew there. Obviously, we don't have 6 RIT crews, so we're not going to be able to do every one with the RIT operation. For the only one that needs a RIT crew is the first one. The other ones are dump crews, so that doesn't need a RIT crew. That's going to be a regular person trapped in a bay. So.
Okay. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, only RIT operations up front, right?
Only RIT operations up front, unless something happens, which obviously, then we'll shut it down and we're going to get everyone.
We're ready to go, but the smoke machine is giving us a problem. It's Murphy's Law, so they've got another guy going in to look at it, trying to get it going.
Track of everybody going in and coming out. Very hard job, but very important.
Where do you want the other 50 feet outside?
That's gonna come, yeah, that's okay. It's just really to follow it in. I don't know how much.
If anybody is feeling that they're hurt or starting to pass out, anything, stop, okay?
The pack that is apart, the bottle is separate, and the pack, that's the one we're gonna put on. Okay.
This is going to get boarded up behind them.
Right.
I'm just trying to get it.
All they want is clear, so we're good. No,
Huh?
you know what? I don't know if they do.
Yeah, that's what I checked first. Good idea. We have 3 separate chiefs. Each one of them is given a command, just like they would go up in a fire and order their crews into operation.
But are you the guy that tells everybody it's ready?
Yeah, I just called it at 11:05. So
Okay.
11:05 start of our operation.
Make sure he's breathing and location. Those 2 goals are, there are 2 goals right now. We're gonna be doing a search. I'm gonna say it down firefighter because they got a hose line in there. Yeah.
Make sure that they find the farthest one if they need to make that. Put your hand out there. Okay, we can move over here. Come this way, out of the way.
Be advised, we got the door locked up behind them. We're going to give entry at this time. Stand by for pilot.
All operations start at this time.
Alerts are going off right now for Charlie tonight. Listen, Charlie, at least keep your eyes open right now. Because we have to start the firefighter. We need to find the firefighter. I'm talking about that. Charlie's ready to run.
I'm Dan Neff. I'm the captain of Keyport First Aid. We were out here just for EMS support in case anything happened, and then we did some rehab as well, which is just checking the firefighters' vitals to make sure that they're okay within normal range. Everything on our standpoint went great. Everyone seemed to be okay. The drills seemed to go clockwork, I believe, with no medical problems at all, so it was good on our end.
All clear to build. I received, I ran that fast, DC 666, he's all for it, what you want to do.
I'm the guy, whatever, just write it down, I'm fine.
Was that stressful?
You have tech?
Not really.
Which team were you in?
Host team 1.
Where was that? The front?
Front door.
What were the challenges there for you guys?
Well, we made entry. Thank you. We had to get to the seat of the fire. Upon making entry, we got about halfway and the building collapsed. We had to call for a mayday, and extrication crews had to come in. One of our members got lost, so we had to call a mayday, and for him, he was unconscious, and they eventually made entry into the room that we were in. We were able to follow a tagline out, and they extricated him pretty easily.
I think everything's going pretty well right now. My guys are in the process of being rehabbed, and everybody looks like they're in good shape.
I've been asking them what were the challenges. The back room, a lot of entanglements, a lot of wires,
a lot of debris
hard
down.
to see, and that sort of thing. Is that pretty typical of some things?
I believe pretty close to what we can get for today, and then a lot of obstacles they had to get through to achieve their task, which they all did pretty well.
Now, is there going to be another one here, or are you done?
Yeah, we're moving from 3 different stations today, and that was the first station for each team.
Don't forget your tags, guys.
One thing that's different about the Salvation Army, in addition to the food and the coffee and stuff we give at emergencies, we also provide emotional and spiritual care. We want you to come to our table, get something to drink, something to eat, and if you want to talk to somebody, if you need a little help, we're just there for you. So you'll see that there are some people that aren't serving food, that are just there to talk, give you a hug, listen to your problems. If this was a real emergency, people would be upset.
So no, it's important. It's important that we talk to these people and we make sure that they're okay. If this was a real fire, they're putting their life in danger.
Hello. Who's the fire chief? Daddy.
I'm Ron Burkhardt Jr. I'm the chief of Union Beach Fire Department. I'm also a member from Union Beach Fire Company. We're here for the drill with the Union Beach RIC crew, Rapid Intervention crew.
And how did your team do today, do you think? Are they learning something?
They did good. They all did good. That's why we're here. We all work very well together. This isn't the first time that we've operated together or worked together. And, they did great.
Yum.
You might get it running, but you never get it to stay running. That's what you're going to do.
How's the hot dog?
Excellent.
Is it really?
Yes.
Each department is going to do a report of the incident, after action, what stuff should be recommended to be changed. We came up with a bunch of ideas here that we're going to change as department-wide, and also try and get all the chiefs in the Bayshore to agree to make some other changes with radios and communication. But a lot of good stuff will come out of this. We'll report this to the chiefs and all our town fathers so they can see that we're doing this type of training. Obviously everybody's free, so it's a big benefit to the area. So we'll do follow-up letters to everybody explaining what went on today and how this will help us in the future.